Hey everybody, it's Amanda Moxley, and I want to share with you some of my favorite tips to raise your energy to get your vibe high, even if you've been in a funk and you don't know how to get out of it. You know, like there's some crazy stuff happening in the world these days, which we're familiar with, and it's scary. And so I want to come in here and be an awesome force of good energy for you to be able to uplift your consciousness and be more magnetic and more radiant and more successful and more of an energetic aligned match for everything you desire. So give me a 1 in the comments if that is something that you would like to have more, if you would like to have more energy around. Do you want to feel pumped up about the reality of your life, or do you want to be in a negative place? Give me a 1 if you really want to be pumped up. If you want to be pumped up into the reality of what you really want. Okay? That's my question for you. So I just shared this over to my personal page, and now I'm going to go over here. Okay, so here's some juicy tips for you guys. Okay, so it's really easy. Can you see me okay? Hi. Oh yeah, hi. I love it. All right, so the world is what it is right now, and I'm not even going to talk about the world because really, does that look really weird, guys? Does it look weird, Martha? I could just see myself. Doesn't that look weird? I have this light. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with it, baby. Okay. All right, so the world is what it is, and so you guys we all have, this is such a wonderful chance to go within. When I was a health coach, I would say, if you want to get thin, go within. And now as a business and success coach and teaching people how to create profitable events and also speaking gigs that attract the right clients, what I am all about is if you want to get thin, if you want to get rich, if you want to get thin, if you want to get anything on the outside, you got to go into the inside. So first you go into the inside and you see within you all there is peace and love. If you allow yourself 10 minutes every day to meditate and sit on that, meditation cushion and give yourself 10 minutes to still those crazy voices and turn the attention within, you will be able to find a lot of peace. Now, the other thing you want to do is you've got to stop focusing on what you do not want. Most people are so consumed with quote unquote reality and like worshiping their reality and what is versus sitting back and imagining what they really want. So I want you all to imagine that I am a magical mermaid, which you know I am, and I'm swimming up here, and I'm going to give you 3 wishes. So in your mind right now, imagine that you can have 3 wishes. Of course, you could have way more than that, but most people are using their creative intelligence and their creative thought power to focus on what they do not want, and then they're getting more and more and more and more of what you do not want. So if you want to attract X amount of clients, if you want to have success, if you want to book some speaking gigs, if you want to, have a lot of success at hosting an event or running an event, etc., then you get to focus on what you do want. So yeah, it is hard sometimes to change. I know. And the thing is, that is what the opposition wants. It wants us to stay stuck and small and scared and in fear and anxiety and doubt, but you've got to rise up. And you got to be bigger than that. It is hard, but this is like, I think about it as if you've ever worked out at the gym or you've done a really hard workout, it is not easy getting those muscles and pushing through the resistance and getting stronger. And mentally, you have to have massive mental grit in order to get stronger and stronger. So, Magical Mermaid has granted you 3 wishes. And you don't need to worry about the how. The how is really none of your business. It is your why. Why do you want what you say you want? What is the desire and what is your dream behind all of your action and behind everything? And you have to understand that the universe wants to give you everything that you've ever desired. Now, if you're feeling blocked, you could have blockages with your father energy, your father or your mother energy. So if you have issues with the father energy, even though it could have been a long, long time ago, you're going to think that the universe is not generous and it's not loving and it doesn't want to give you what you want. And if you have problems with your mother, female energy, then what you have to do is that means that you're going to block yourself from receiving the gifts that are here. You won't receive, you won't accept, you won't acknowledge, you won't appreciate all the bountiful gifts that you actually have, because we are living in the first class cabin on the planet. If you're watching this right now, if you have the freedom to be an entrepreneur, or the freedom to create your own business, and even if you're in a job, you know, if you're in the Western side of the culture, and just the fact that we have so much freedom and freedom of speech and freedom to think, then you know, too much is given, much is expected. So one of the best ways to get out of your way and be successful is really to give and to share and to be someone's answered prayer. Like, you know, you have to get out of your own way and give of your talents, give of your heart, give of your love, give of your expertise, give of everything that you've got, and start sharing more and helping more and allowing that to percolate to all the little nooks and crannies around the world. So, okay, so the magical mermaid, that's something that I like to do in the morning. I'll journal and I'll visualize this magical mermaid coming up and granting me 3 wishes. Another thing that you can do, give me a number 5 in the comments if this is helpful for you, if it's helping you get back on track or inspiring you or helping you remember something. You just drop a 5 in the comments. So, okay, so the magical mermaid, you're going to think about that and think about these 3 wishes. And then you want to ask yourself, how would I feel if I received everything that these wishes I desire? How would I feel? So how would you feel? Good. So how would you feel? And for me, whenever I do grant any wishes or think about it, I feel joy. I feel high state of gratitude and appreciation and thanksgiving, and I feel good. And so then you want to just start feeling those feelings now, because most people are just very much living in a current dominant belief or thought pattern that is in the lower edge of the emotional scale. And a tip that you can, you know, a tool you can use to get out of the bottom of the emotional scale up to those higher frequencies is to learn how to pivot. So if you've ever done dance, right, like you're in one spot and then you pivot to the side, that's what you want to do. In any moment you're feeling the opposite of how you do want to feel, stop and ask yourself, how do I want to feel right now? How do I want to feel right now? And then do something that is going to make you feel the way you want to feel. And it can just be as easy as taking a deep inhale and breathing in and being grateful that you have lungs and that you're healthy, or being grateful for your cat or your dog, or being grateful for the sun or whatever, just going into gratitude, because you can't be in lack and fear when you're in gratitude. Because gratitude creates faith and it brings you closer to source. Okay? So I hope that helps. I just wanted to pop in here, focus on what you want, begin to create a new energetic pattern of frequency of what it is you want versus what you don't want, and journal about it. I guess the last thing I'll say is that once you get to that place, you then want to go to the place of acting from there. So acting from there, don't act from where you've been or what your low vibe, act from where you want to go and how you want to feel. Because all these actions you're taking towards success, it's about becoming the person you're here to become. Stepping into the person you're here to become and allowing yourself to shed the old and stretch into the new and really create a new heaven on earth, a new reality here on earth. So our future is really, really bright. And I think that, and the reason I know that is because you and I are conscious, and we're conscious creators and thinkers, and you can create whatever you want with your feelings, your thoughts, your actions, and your beliefs. So go out there and prosper, go help someone today, and pivot out of the lower vibes and into the higher vibes. And I'll see you soon. Please share this video if it was helpful and comment. Thanks. Bye.